Today, we will show you 40 incredible moments when athletes went above and beyond and became heroes. Like this goalie from Detroit, who caught the puck with his hand to stop the opposing team from scoring. The team was 2 points behind, but this shot brought them victory in the last seconds of the match. A tense game with a tied score resulted in an ankle injury for one of the tennis players. But look at what his opponent is doing.
Oh no! And look at Dimitrov sprint from the other end. Just such a cry of anguish.
Skeleton built by the Berlin FES high-tech company. Rene squeezed in between man and that's
This Olympic athlete dragged a 220-pound teammate into the sled with just one hand.
It was a really, really good start until
Forward for Fraser, and the flag stays down, and Ryan Fraser with a chance, and James
You don't have to be a goalkeeper to kick the ball away from the net.
Fraser, and the flag stays down, and Ryan Fraser with Austin, Texas.
This woman had completely exhausted herself during a marathon, but her keen desire to cross the finish line and the support from the crowd made Yvonne Gedich reach her destination. And these guys exchanged high kicks at first and then fist bumped each other as a sign of respect.
look at that hair.
And here's an incredible victory by a blind Paralympic athlete, Teresina Guillermina, who proved that nothing is impossible. She is considered the fastest blind woman in the world and is even featured in the Guinness Book of Records.
A guide runner.
Ya está, terminamos por aquí.
Esta es la imagen final.
A young fan ran into the pitch to console the goalkeeper who missed an important goal in the last moments of the game.
Es hermosa la imagen.
This horse brought victory to its rider, and take a look at the way he thanks the animal. This driver accelerated to 100 miles per hour and lost it at the turn. But he managed to regain control.
360 pirouette in style, not hitting the barriers. Well, no upside down.
Slovako forward Kone saved the opposing team's goalkeeper after a serious clash with another player. LeBron accidentally knocked one of the fans, and instead of carrying on, he stopped to help her. Judging by her expression, this woman was quite happy to be part of the accident.
And just in case you were wondering what her reaction.
Something of the net here. Here goes Thompson. Stick explodes.
When your hockey stick breaks but still scores a vital goal within the last few seconds of a game.
It comes off the back wall. Leggett puts it in his own.
One of Neymar's young fans ran up to him on the field, and not only did the player not drive him away, he protected the boy from security and even gave him his jersey. Novak Djokovic shared his victory with fans, and then made this little fan's day by giving the boy his racket. If you thought that judoists were really tough, take a look at the actions of this Hungarian athlete who carried his opponent to the doctors in his arms. The whole school gathered to greet a high school student who brought home a gold medal in boxing from the European Championships. One of the fans got sick during the game, and the Cadiz goalkeeper, Conan Ledesma, ran to get the defibrillator, while his colleague Jose Marie helped to carry the gurney to the bleachers. What a great show of care for your fans. Joel Selwood and the Geelong Cats players invited Waterboy Sammy Morfoot to celebrate yet another victory along with the rest of the team. Hockey player Jordan Tutu made his fan happy with a gift. Just listen to that laugh. This athlete is missing a leg, but she has huge willpower, which allowed her to succeed on the third try. Soccer player Neymar helped his opponent get up. Turns out he's not just a great player, but also a person with a kind heart.
Timeout. Tatum hit the rim on the miss.
When you get the basketball at the very last second, the tension is palpable, just like in a movie. When you're too lazy to walk to the box, why not ask one of your opponents for help? And this tennis player was so invested in hitting the ball, she accidentally fell on top of a fan.
There's a picture in the morning papers.
And although he did not seem to mind, she gave him a racket as a form of apology.
That's a lovely gesture.
During a friendly game of hockey, a 54-year-old man suddenly collapsed with a heart attack and stopped breathing. Fortunately, there was an emergency doctor on the opposing team who did everything to prevent the man from dying. He was later admitted to the hospital and made a full recovery. This landing could have ended very badly, but the coach caught the boy just in time.
Steal Luka, quick drive there, block shot by Drake.
Luka Doncic accidentally bumped into a young fan, for whom this turned into a happy accident because Doncic gave him an autographed jersey. Basketball player Russell Westbrook is not too proud to grab a mop and help the cleaners wipe the floor after another player's fall.
Teammate Ken Bazemore appreciates it more than any of us.
One of the Formula One drivers lost a wheel in a collision, so his opponent gave him a ride, despite the fact he had to miss out on winning the race. The football struck a bird, so the goalkeeper asked the referee to pause the game to carry the bird off the pitch.
Duhoy Kem Baby Shark to start.
In a game of table tennis, this player admitted that the ball touched her face, even though the judge hadn't noticed.
Ball hit my face. It's her point. I love it. Very fair play from Lily Zhang.
During the match, tennis player Alexander Zverev got injured, but his opponent, Rafael Nadal, expressed sincere sympathy.
To hear from Raf Micah in just a few moments.
Two cyclists played rock, paper, scissors to decide which one of them would win and cross the finish line together. This is the best thing I've seen in pro cycling. A few marathon runners agreed to cross the finish line at the same time, resulting in 4 winners. At the 1992 Olympics in Barcelona, British runner Derek Redmond sustained a hamstring injury mid-race. Despite being in agony, he decided to finish the race. Halfway to the finish line, his father joined him to support him. Unfortunately, Derek did not get a medal, but he left an impression in the hearts of millions of spectators who gave him a standing ovation. When you're both a badminton player and a gymnast. French soccer player Antoine Griezmann dedicated this goal to the victims of the terrorist attacks that took place in Paris in November 2015. There have been plenty of great goals in handball, but this one takes the cake.
6 or 7 weeks, something like that, maybe practicing 1 day a week.
Just because you fell doesn't mean that you lost.
Yes! Yes! Oh my God!
And this is bobsled Belgian style. The athletes held on despite the fact that they turned and drove sideways along the track.
In the graveyard and she's not. Oh, she's gone. She's over. Oh, she came back.
The sled went over.
This young fan got the puck, and look at her cute reaction. The Australian cricket team celebrated victory with champagne, but player Usman Khawaja stepped aside because alcohol is not permitted as part of his religion. The team captain immediately refused champagne so that Khawaja could return and celebrate with everyone.
Well, there's Pat Cummins and his Australian team. Just too good for England.
Oh, brilliant by Grebenikov.
This Serbian volleyball player learned how to fly to save the team from losing. Security would not let through a young Croatian fan who just wanted to support Neymar playing for the Brazilian team. But what does Neymar do in this situation? This was the sneakiest goal I've ever seen.
Oh, beautiful wheel around move. And scores!
Fans of American football will definitely appreciate this incredible touchdown.
It's picked off. Oh no! Unbelievable! Oh wow! Incredible! Chandler Jones takes it in.
Left hand gets in. High trap.
When you came to fight and then remembered that you're in the Matrix. AJ Davis lost both legs below the knee helping a homeless person, but it did not stop him from returning to the team 2 months after the tragic event. And this young Afghan boy, Murtaza Ahmadi, is a loyal fan of Lionel Messi, and once he had a chance to walk alongside his idol onto the pitch. A basketball player from the University of Kentucky, Terrence Clark, died in a car accident shortly before being drafted to the NBA. His family attended the NBA draft to honor the memory of Terrence's dream. An athlete by the name of Hansel Emmanuel is known for his brilliant basketball skills, despite the fact that he only has one arm. He could run circles around some of the best two-armed basketball players.
But a great race has run there.
This Kenyan runner lost control of his body and could not reach the finish line on his own. But look what another runner is doing. He's sacrificing victory to help his opponent. As a result, he was awarded $15,000 for a good deed.
I think.
Keep him away.
That's Shepherd, carry him.
Now the medics should just go, of course.
Performance at the World Championships in Budapest.
At the World Championship, this artistic swimmer fainted after her solo routine, but her coach took notice and rescued the athlete.
A swimming event in Spain.
One of the most beautiful moments from the 2016 Olympic Games in Rio de Janeiro, when two women fell during a race, but both reached the finish line in spite of their injuries. Croatian soccer player Luka Modric supported the Brazilian team after their loss in the most heartwarming way. Looking at the way rivals exchange jerseys after the game and have a nice chat, it's hard to believe a minute ago they were battling it out on the field. And this is an incredible meeting between Joel Embiid and his #1 fan, a 3-year-old girl named Charlotte.
Joined by her parents, Matt and Maggie, and Quinn is here.
When a flip with a bad landing accidentally turned into a cool trick that even the skier did not expect to happen.
Love our chances. You know, it's been
This was probably the most spectacular pass I've ever seen. This athlete was able to bend a frying pan. Imagine what she could do with her competition. And this is how they carried soccer player Kate Sheehan off the field when she tore her ACL during the game. Cristiano Ronaldo really wanted to catch the ball so that it wouldn't hit his wife, but it turns out he doesn't make a very good tennis player.
Here's a guy who's taken.
That's all for today. Let us know in the comments what moment impressed you the most, and subscribe to our channel so you never miss new videos.